In this module, we'll speak about how the big-ticket client thinks. Before we begin to know how to attract high-paying clients, we need to understand how they think. Only by knowing what they want and how they think can we come out with a master plan to attract their attention. This is exactly what this whole module is about. Now let me ask you a few questions. Why are big-ticket clients willing to pay more than average clients? What makes them different from average clients? Firstly, they are the clients who can afford to pay whatever the price you offer if they believe that the results they anticipate can be delivered by you. Secondly, all of them want the best from you. This is why they're called big ticket. Just take an example of two individuals opting out to purchase a car. Both of them given a choice of a Toyota and a Lamborghini. One goes for Toyota and the other the Lamborghini. Both are vehicles with four wheels, so why did they make different choices? There are two main reasons: affordability and quality. Simply said, they purchase the high-end product due to its exceptional quality, and they can afford it. Let me ask you a question. If affordability is not a problem at all, will you purchase a product with the best quality or value? Definitely yes. So, do you want to learn a killer technique on how to target the big-ticket clients? I'm going to give it to you now. The secret is to understand and grasp the mindset of the big-ticket clients. For those who go for luxury, where quality and affordability will not be an issue at all, most of them purchase the high-end products due to jealousy. Yes, that's a secret arsenal for you. Instill jealousy in your customers. Do you think one Lamborghini will be enough for the rich, or do you think they will buy another Ferrari and Bugatti to crowd their exotic collections? Why one is not just enough for them? Answer is, they want to be seen as the richest guy on the planet by owning the most amount of exotic cars compared to their peers. This is just an example for reference. Same goes to your products or services. If you manage to trigger jealousy among your clients, your revenues will go boom. You can do many things to instill jealousy. For example, you can share success stories in your sales page. 17-year-old Brian managed to earn $50,000 from nothing in 3 months just by learning these secret skills in internet marketing. You can also instill jealousy by asking questions. For example, a retiree made $80,000 online a month with these marketing secrets. Do you realize how much you're missing out from? You can do shout-outs in your posts or sites saying like, "Congratulations, Sarah, for making it into the top 10 affiliates in just 2 months of coaching. Congratulations to John for making $100,000 from $10,000 monthly in 3 months of coaching." What do you think those who read such jealousy-inducing statements will think? In their head, they'll think, "Oh my God, I can't wait to be like him or her." Furthermore, those who are on the fence, thinking about going ahead with your products or services or not, will be drawn to purchase it right away when they felt left out with the help of such statements. So what do big-ticket clients think of you? Firstly, they already see you as an expert before they get in contact with you, so don't make the mistake of hard selling yourself on the phone, as you will only look cheap that way. With the price they're paying, they expect you to produce fast and efficient results in their ventures. In a nutshell, high-paying clients think of you as an expert and want to see top-notch results from you. That justifies the price they're willing to pay. So before they invest their money in you, it's all about looking at your values. This is what makes big-ticket clients different from the average. They don't buy first, evaluate later. They evaluate first before making the big purchase. How do they evaluate? By looking at your values, which we will discuss more in future topics. But in a nutshell, values are demonstrated by you through many ways. It can be from your free online coaching, trial sessions, social media posts, helpfulness in forums, giving advice to those who ask for it free. Even simple Facebook profile pictures and banners demonstrate your value. Think about it. Are you willing to pay $1,000 to someone for their coaching session without knowing who they are? What kind of person they are? Are they credible? Can they really deliver what they claimed in the sales letter? The truth is, those big-ticket clients will not make such a mistake to invest in someone they do not trust. So here comes the importance of values. It converts into trusts. The more value to deliver for free before you charge them. The more they trust you, the more willing they'll be to pay for you or your products or services. So, with this information I provide, I hope that you can finally grasp the idea about how big-ticket clients think, are able to bring this knowledge to your business, and begin to crush it. In this module, here we will learn about attracting high-paying clients. Who doesn't want to attract high-paying clients since they give you so much leverage? Now, let us jump in and learn more about this topic. First of all, you need to know what attracts high-paying clients. It's common sense that high price means better service, so we need to design high-end services. It's like selling a Mercedes instead of a Ford. And you need to put the commitment, time, and energy into developing high-end services and programs that will deliver higher-end results than you offered previously. Always aim to over-deliver and never under-deliver. Notice that I used Mercedes and Ford as an example from the previous point, and you're able to picture and compare the quality of both products? Why is that so? I didn't even come to the point where I compare the specs of both vehicles. Wait, how do you even know that Mercedes and Ford I'm referring to are vehicles? Thus, it all boils down to branding. Brand your products to the point when someone mentions your name, your company's name, or just by simply looking at your logo, they get the picture of what you're sampling and the supreme quality you're able to deliver. To do this, make a lasting impression to your clients. By giving a lasting impression to your audiences, your likelihood to attract high-paying clients will also increase. But make sure the impression you make's a good one. Because good impression for a brand helps you in the long run, but a bad impression will haunt you for a long time. Be it personal or business branding, the better and more lasting good impression you give out to your audience, the more high-paying clients you attract. I know I've been speaking a lot about branding yourself. I can imagine that you're asking, hey, so how do I brand myself? Don't worry, I'm going to drop you a few tips on how to do it. To brand yourself, sending out marketing messages, materials, marketing strategies, and sales processes that communicate the message that you offer higher-end services is necessary. It's all about packaging your services at the high end so that the perception, delivery, and outcomes of your services justify a high-end price tag. Makes sense, doesn't it? Most importantly, you must paint yourself as an authority if you want to brand yourself for success. What I mean is you want people to know you as someone who over-delivers, someone who provides incredible values and services, someone who cares, someone who knows his stuff, and someone who can bring them help and get them results. Also, when you want to brand yourself, you absolutely want to be branded as a rock star, right? Instead of just some other guy trying to make money. Notice that rock stars are people who create an exceptional experience and over-deliver every time. So be a rock star. Create a big group of raving fans for your brand. We don't want our clients to just like our products. We want them to be raving fans because they are clients who love doing business with us, stay with us, grow their business with us, and tell others about us. They're your loyal fans. This is an interesting topic, and I can't wait to share with you more about how to brand yourself as a world authority in so many ways and make yourself a big-ticket client magnet. I bet all of you here want to know it as well and apply it to your business. However, we will get to that in the coming module, so be sure to stick with me till then, all right? If you want to attract big-ticket clients, you yourself need to have the right mindset. Perhaps some of these are familiar to you. I'm not ready to attract high-end clients yet. I don't have the experiences and services to offer. I'm not the kind of person who makes a lot of money. If I made a lot of money, bad things would happen to me. Money is the root of all evil, and I want to be good. Good people aren't focused on making money. Only greedy, dishonest people are rich. It takes too much work to make lots of money. Making more money will turn me into a shallow person. These are limiting beliefs that will literally hold you back from reaching out to big-ticket clients. So what can you do from here? Change your mindset, because when you replace these limiting beliefs to expansive beliefs, everything changes. So change your thoughts to something like, we really are undercharging for our services in this marketplace, which makes us look less valuable than we really are. Time to raise our rates. The key here is to be confident. Don't be afraid, especially true when you know that your products can offer a lot of value to your clients. Those looking for a powerful and mind-blowing product or service focus on, of course, the content, which is also the meat. After all, this is what a product or service is all about, right? Would you pay more for a dry, bland piece of meat or a delicious, juicy, big piece of meat? You get the idea. The greater the content, the more high-paying clients we can attract. This is a no-brainer to anybody. So what makes the whole content look juicy? I can't emphasize this enough, but once again, the secret ingredient to attract high-paying clients is value. So deliver as much value as possible in anything you deliver. It's like glimmering gems that will attract the eyes of big-ticket clients. I hope from this module you're able to learn some tips on how to attract high-paying clients. All right, I'll see you in the next module. Hello! In this module, we shall learn how to position yourself as an expert. To put yourself as someone big-ticket clients go to, you need to brand yourself as an expert. So how do you do that? Don't worry, I'll tell you how to do it. Firstly, an expert begins in you. Own it. Be confident and shout to the world that you are good at what you do and you can produce the results for your clients. Define your expertise and create an expert intro for yourself. Be bold and clear. For example, Brendon Burchard begins his videos with, "Hey everybody, it's Brendon Burchard, author of Life's Golden Ticket and founder of Experts Academy." A simple and strong intro will give your audience a lasting and good impression, just like what I taught you about personal branding in the previous module. I found that a lot of people I know or coached has this one thing in common when it comes to introducing themselves as experts to others. Most of the time, they are just too afraid to tell the world that they are the best or number one in their expertise. However, my advice is don't be afraid. If you know just a bit more than the others about your expertise, you already are an expert. Own it and be proud to tell others that you are an expert, an authority. No one will go for rookies or people who aren't confident in what they are doing. They go for the expert. Same goes to big-ticket clients, so you must be an expert. To further establish yourself as an expert, always be sure to share your credibility story. You never want to be known as a fake expert with no credibility at all, right? Credibility stories act as a backing for others to put their trust on you, so share it to the world. If you are a fitness coach, you can share your own success stories of transforming your own body from A to Z, providing pictures from day 1 to day 90. You can also share success stories of your clients, how you help them from A to Z. These are your credibility stories. One big way to position yourself as an expert is to just get out, go for public speaking, and share your story. This generates the obvious credibility that comes from having an audience show up and listen to you speak. But on a deeper level, speaking in public elevates your status because so few people are willing to do it. Most are terrified by the idea. So the fact that you're able to get up on stage and deliver puts you on another level. Here's a bonus tip. Feature shots of you speaking on your website and marketing materials as an added authority boost. Next, we must also understand the human psychology to win the game. Notice that the harder it is to get something, the more we value it. It's just human nature. So while you should be available to your audience most of the time, you also shouldn't be too available until others take you for granted. One of the examples is free coaching sessions. This tactic gives the impression that you're begging for business. This tactic is commonly used by non-authority people in hopes of converting a percentage of paying clients from everyone who attends the free session. Trust me, this does not work. Remember that who we are trying to attract are high-paying clients. So do not waste your time attracting those who just waste your time. The true authority, the one people clamoring crazy for, usually only offers free sessions 1 day per week by application and with the use of a waiting list, in order to qualify who are the potential big-ticket clients and who aren't. To become the top-notch expert with raving fans craving for your products and services, you need to be a superstar. Think about it. What is the common thing all superstars you know have in common? They have always appeared on media, whether it's on the radio, television, websites, magazines, blogs, advertisements, anywhere to get your attention. Likewise, we need to think of ourselves as superstars. Get on podcasts, radio, seminars, webinars, blogs, websites, anywhere to get attention from. I totally understand that working with media can be overwhelming, so start small. Email small blogs in your industry. Contact local radio stations or newspapers that serve small markets. Reach out to friends who have contacts in the industry. As you build your portfolio, bigger opportunities will emerge. You become who you associate with on a daily basis. Think about it. If you mingle with friends who are depressed, negative-minded, vulgar, and complain just about everything happening in their lives, no matter how positive a person you are, do you think you can keep that positivity of yours up with such individuals around you for a month, a week, or even a day is enough to drag you down to their level? So I bet that you already get my message. To attain success, associate with success. You can also gain the same respect and status just by associating with the leaders in your industry. If you mingle with superstars, aka authorities, the perception others have of you is that you must also be an authority. Among other things you can do to associate with authorities, you can interview them, write guest posts for them, review their products, work with them, or invite them to speak at your live or digital events. Some dear readers will be kind enough to send unsolicited testimonials. We definitely love those people, but hundreds or maybe even thousands are waiting to lavish praise on you if you would only ask. So, ask. Send an email to your list about the effects your work had on them. Reach out to colleagues asking them to offer and endorse your expertise. Offer free coaching sessions to people willing to be a part of a before and after case study to be featured on your site or blog. These are special proofs that serves as the most powerful expert triggers to attract big-ticket clients. They serve as a credibility you have and make you an authority in the eye of your clients. So instead of waiting for it to fall into your lap, take an active role and gather as many honest and compelling testimonials as you can. With these great tips I've given you, I hope you learn to position yourself as an expert easily. Remember, if others can be expert, you can too. I'll see you in the next module. Till then. Today we shall speak about demonstrating value. I just can't hold back on the topic values, even before reaching this point, because it's just so important. Now here's a quick question. Why do you think customers buy from you? They buy based on three things: your influence, credibility, and value you are demonstrating. Why people buy from you is a form of transference of trust. They trust you. Thus, they buy from you. So, if you want to attract big-ticket clients to buy from you, you need to gain their trust. How? Demonstrating values. In short, the more value you offer, the more trust you gain. By demonstrating values, you also put yourself up as an authority. The platforms you can demonstrate your values on are limitless. It can be on your websites, social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, forums, emails, newsletters, and so on. How does demonstrating value put you up as an authority? Think of your favorite personalities. Why do you look up to them? What did they do or say that made you put them on such high regard? There it is. What they did or said are the values I'm talking about. Here's how I personally demonstrate values in my Facebook, for example. I don't always promote my webinars or products in every single post, every day. Instead, I write posts or even upload videos that provide value to my audiences for free more often. I give them tips and advice without costing them a single dime. In fact, I can actually charge them for such invaluable advice, but I didn't. So, why didn't I? I wanted to provide value so that people who engage my posts will have a wow experience, and deep inside they might ask, wow, how can this guy give away so much invaluable information out for free? Bingo. This is it. Listen, everyone that engages your post is a lead. Leads are potential clients. These are people we are trying to attract. So when they share or like what we posted, their friends can see them, and the same cycle continues. Guess what? It snowballs, meaning more leads. I'd like to call this the snowballing effect. So after 3 or 4 posts with values, I can choose to promote my product or services, and those who took notice of me will most likely be interested. For a quick example, From day 1 to day 3, I write posts about values. In day 4, I promote my products. Most of the time, this format works incredibly well for me to promote myself. Think of it as I am earning an invisible amount of money on day 1 to day 3 by providing value, and on day 4, I cash them all out, demonstrating values definitely works. However, we must also be relevant on the values we are demonstrating to our field. For example, if you're a fitness coach, you might not want to post about relationship advice. I suppose you get what I'm trying to say. Allow me to share you a tip about selling. There are 2 ways of selling. The first is the hard sell and convincing. This is the way to attract low-ticket people. The second way is to get clients by serving them before they even pay us. These are the big-ticket clients. With this, I truly hope you can understand the importance of value in your business. A business which offers no value is like a book with no content. So just remember to always create value. In this module, we'll speak about big-ticket clients and why do we target them. First, I'd like to explain a little about big-ticket. Big-ticket clients are those who are willing to pay you more for your time. In other words, they're not just your average customers. They're willing to pay double, triple, or even 50 times more than what you would earn from average customers at the same amount of time invested. It's a great time saver. In other words, it protects your time. Imagine you only have to coach or service just one big-ticket client to earn as much as coaching 100 or even 1,000 separate low-ticket clients. Which is more efficient for you? By now, I hope that you realize that one big thing about big-ticket is leverage. Let me ask you a question. Which one's easier? Making one $1,000 sale or 10 $100 sales? I guess you already know the answer, right? So does big ticket. Each of us only has 24 hours a day, no more, no less. Thus, we must be vigilant with how we make use of our time. Our goal is to make the most profit possible with the least amount of time. Also, think about the freedom you have in your personal life if you only target big-ticket clients. Just imagine that after this program, you can earn more and at the same time be able to travel around the world, spend time with your loved ones, and enjoy what this beautiful life has to offer, which you never knew possible. How would it feel like? Getting excited already? I bet you do. Besides, by targeting big ticket, you only need to talk to prospects that can afford your services instead of entertaining everyone. How do you pull that off? The answer is by qualifying the prospects you come in contact with. Not just simply qualifying, but qualifying hard. That's the secret of how you close most of your deals. Qualify hard, close easy. So how do you qualify them? First, know who you want to work with crystal clear. These are some example questions you can ask yourself. Are they the kind of people you're willing to work with? Are they determined to follow through your coaching advice? Are they financially qualified to purchase your products or services? Do they have the burning desire to achieve their goals? When you know who you want to work with, now you can qualify them in your own webinar or sales page. Here are some examples of qualifying steps that can be used. On the webinar or sales page, state the price. This will qualify those who are financially prepared for your products or services. On your webinar slides, posts, or sites, state who this is not for. This will allow your audience to ask themselves if they are qualified for it. Reveal who your ideal client is and who you want to work with, which is another good way for them to qualify themselves. Request for a deposit. That's a fantastic way to qualify clients. Why? Because the only ones determined enough will pay for a deposit. So you don't have to waste time on the phone or emails replying to those who didn't pay the deposit. A great time saver and a qualifying tool. Application form with great questions. Another great way to qualify your potential prospects, as you can read through their answers, and if they're determined, you can notice them in your application form easily through their answers. Sometimes we can ask more clarifying questions via email if needed for further qualifying. There are other benefits from big ticket as well. Take note that 99% of the big ticket clients definitely see you as an expert due to the amount of money they are willing to pay for your services. This explains that we not only save our time with big ticket clients, We also save ourselves from big headaches. By working with big-ticket clients, you will definitely obtain more fulfillment working together. Honestly, who doesn't want to work with a feeling of fulfillment? This is what lifestyle career is all about. Since big-ticket clients are people who will most probably be heeding your long-term services, you'll also get to know and understand their needs much better. Most importantly, deep down personally, you'll also feel that you're being valued for what you're worth with the price you're charging for big-ticket clients. You'll be able to give better service and make a bigger impact without feeling you're being taken advantage of. Think of it like you're working with a best friend. Wouldn't it be much more comfortable, worthy, and fun? Concurrently, big-ticket clients value your work more than average clients. With all these benefits that addresses the why do big ticket, I sincerely hope that I managed to convince you to take action and start targeting big ticket. Moving on to one-on-one coaching, it is very easy to start and deliver with just a single client or customer. Scheduling dates and time can just as easily be arranged with just a simple Skype or phone call. Conducting a webinar is very easy too, as you are offering coaching just through the internet only, and you don't even have to search and arrange for a venue. With one-on-one coaching, you can easily offer a high price compared to a group coaching. A higher investment from your clients means your clients would expect more in return with the coaching session from you, so the quality and content are more substantial compared to a group coaching. Unfortunately, this method would certainly not be scalable, as your time invested would not be greater compared to group coaching, as you would have to take a full-time session to conduct a single client compared to a group of clients. At times, one-on-one consulting would take more of your own time, as personalized consultations will dwell more in depth with problems and solutions. This may cause delay with your daily schedules, especially if you're conducting multiple coaching sessions, be it in a one-on-one coaching or group coaching. Occasionally, in one-on-one coaching sessions, clients will share more personal problems, and they could be potential problems that you have never personally dealt with before. The best option you could do is politely divert back to the main focus of the coaching session to ensure your client doesn't dwell into personal problems for too long. When it comes to conducting weekly or monthly coaching sessions, Skype or phone calls are viable platforms. If it's a Skype-to-Skype call, it is totally free wherever your clients are, even if they are on the other side of the world. Your coaching could last as long as you want between you and your client without costing anything. If you are conducting calls to your clients that use mobile or landlines, Skype allows you to make calls at a low calling rate and no peak times. Additionally, now you can conduct international calls whenever you want to. If you are constantly making calls to mobile or landlines, it is better to subscribe to Skype to save up your money. You've never used Skype before or made calls with it? WhatsApp works wonders too if it's your go-to option. You can place a call to your clients or customers using WhatsApp for free, even if they're in another state. Currently, WhatsApp is available for Android, iPhone, Windows Phone, and BlackBerry 10, which is generally a good convenience for all smartphone users. All you need to use WhatsApp is just an internet connection for your phone to conduct your very own one-on-one consultation. If you're keen on running consultations through your computer or laptop, WhatsApp offers the option for you to make calls with their computer-based extension called WhatsApp Web. All you need to do is just sync your phone and your computer, and you're all set to make calls with your computer only. At times, when you need to share files or documents with your clients and customers, GoToMeeting or Google Hangouts are your go-to video conferencing platforms. It's way more convenient to conduct your consultations with a single platform than two platforms. Imagine the hassle if you're conducting a phone call and you need to share a document with your client and you need to open another platform to send it in. There are 4 main points to put into consideration before you can kickstart your very own one-on-one coaching session. Firstly, for each weekly appointment, always give a call to your client that is attending the one-on-one coaching session. This is to ensure your client can accommodate or arrange his or her date and time with your coaching session. Secondly, as a coach, for every one-on-one coaching session, always get on the call 5 minutes before the conference time. This allows you to have extra time to ensure the client is up and ready for the coaching session. Thirdly, always record every coaching session for your client who might want to review the sessions again. Always ensure you have provided the agreement from your client that in this coaching session that the conference was recorded for training and development purposes only. Additionally, offering your recordings to your client provides an added value in your services. On the last main point, for each take on your client in the call, just emphasize on these 4 basic steps into your one-on-one coaching session. As a good one-on-one session revolves around your client, establish a proper atmosphere where your client feels comfortable sharing their feedback by asking them what their accomplishments were in the past week, and always be committed to follow up with your client's concerns. Do not underestimate the power of following up, as clients are prone to being discouraged to share their inputs if nothing is done about them. As a best practice, ask them in advance what their current challenges are. By creating an agenda, your client would feel less threatened, as he or she would know what the purpose of the meeting is. One-on-ones are driven by your client. Therefore, the agenda allows your client to prepare what he or she wants to discuss with you. Offer the best solutions that suit the current issues that are being addressed by your client. Always emphasize on certain points to ensure your client truly understands the significance to make his or her next course of action. With this information and details on one-on-one coaching, you should have the means to understand how group coaching and one-on-one coaching works. Let's move on to the last module, Done for You. There are at times when you have clients facing issues with getting certain things done due to various reasons, be it personal or technical setbacks. It's always an option for you to offer your support in helping your clients straighten it out. When it comes to clients who have time constraints, there are multiple reasons to do that, and there are a few common issues with time management that the client faces. One of them is the inability to track or budget their own time. There are clients who do not track their own appointments, deadlines, and everything in between, which may cause a loss of time, which would affect their daily schedules. Before they could even realize that they should budget and track their time, they wonder about the time loss and can't comprehend the idea of how little they did accomplish from their tasks in a single day. There are moments in our lives that we believe we are capable of multitasking in certain activities or jobs just to get more things done and save time. But most of the time, not everyone can be brilliant in multitasking, even if we think we are. Multitasking is considered to be less productive, and most of the time, we waste time when swapping between tasks than if we had stuck with one and finished it. Aside from personal issues pertaining to managing time and tasks, not everyone's capable in solving every problem. There will always be certain tasks that are deemed too complex or complicated for clients to accomplish, which they need to acquire assistance in managing. If it's an issue that you could fix and solve for your clients, you can offer your services to get things sorted out with ease. The best feature of Done for You is that the value you gain from it depends on how much you could do for your clients. Not to mention the setup will vary on your customer demands. The more demands for the setup, the higher the price you could demand to get things done. Even though you could generate more profit with Done for You, there will always be a limit to what you or even your team are capable of accomplishing, and it varies depending on the amount of resources you have. Assuming if the task is provided by your client and is a manageable task, but you lack the resources to fulfill the necessary specifications to it, it is best to discuss and ensure that the task is limited to a certain standard and not more or less. The higher the demands or standard of the work means more effort and commitment is involved. Work commitment is seen as being constructed of a person's adherence to work ethic, commitment to a career, job involvement, and organizational commitment, whereas the motivation is often the product of their commitment towards their job or career, which is varied from person to person. Overall, a person's commitment and motivation plays a significant role in determining their limit they could do for a task. Similar to a salary cap, Earning cap limit is placed out on the task provided and depending on the amount of your team workforce and resources committed to it. It's best to ensure the workload and work scope is properly laid out to ensure it does not exceed the amount of resources required to complete the task. Most clients tend to have issues pertaining to setting up their very own foundation, mainly on a site, content, and designs. If there's more that can be done from you or your team, this offers more value to your services, which is a really good thing. When it comes to setting up websites, all it takes is just 3 quick steps to get a site up and running. The first step is deciding on which platform to host a site, and there are a few options to choose from, but mainly WordPress is the go-to option. Compared to the other platforms, such as HTML code, CSS, and even Flash, WordPress is a content management system, CMS, that is user-friendly in building websites and managing your very own online content instead of using various HTML pages. The second step is coming up with your own domain name, for example, yoursitename.com, and a host service that connects your site to the internet. A domain name and a hosting will cost around $3 to $5 a month. It's better to own a personal domain name for a more professional outlook compared to using someone else's domain name. It's a big plus to own and host your very own website to ensure the web page loads quickly, and the page will not take too long of a breakdown. Bluehost.com is a good choice for web hosting and domain registration. Additionally, they are really affordable. The third and last step is just setting up and customizing your website. WordPress does not require any payment to access its content and features. Most of the themes and templates are readily available to choose from, that were created by a huge dedicated community. Moreover, there are plugins available for WordPress that allow you to add more features to the website. When it comes to copywriting and content creation, not everyone's capable or has the time to get it done. This is where you or your team will have the expertise to get it done better and faster. Content such as sales funnels, content marketing, social media marketing, lead generation, automated email campaigns, lead magnets are more than a few online marketing efforts that you could offer to your client to get it done. Whenever your client is not convinced in getting their task done by you or your team, it's just a simple piece of advice that will suffice to determine if it is the right thing to get done quick and easily. Compared to any other services offered in the working or entertainment industry, it is an investment. But there is an expectancy to a healthy return on that investment instead of getting things done by your own hand, and it's something that you've never dealt with before. Now that I've covered all 3 modules for Part 2 high-ticket programs, you should be able to fully grasp on the significance of high-ticket programs. Hey there, welcome back to the Big Ticket Machine. I'll be touching on Part 2, which is called the high-ticket programs. There will be 3 modules in this section covering on group coaching, one-on-one coaching, and done for you. Let's jump right in with group coaching first. When it comes to group coaching, you're essentially training multiple clients at the same time while using the least amount of time to complete your coaching sessions. Compared to one-on-one coaching prices, your clients are paying at a lower cost instead, and it offers clients from lower-end businesses the affordability to enroll into your coaching sessions. Depending on your own personal expenditure, scaling your coaching price to the right amount allows you to have a lifestyle business where you could sustain your own lifestyle basis at ease. Moreover, with webinar group coaching, all your coaching content can be repurposed into a digital product as long as sufficient product information is provided. With digital product content, it's so much easier to convince customers and consumers alike to purchase your product with ease. There are setbacks as well when it comes to group coaching. There will be times where the consulting sessions may be less impactful as the session is still not personalized compared to one-on-one coaching, as the focus is not always entirely focusing on you. Eventually, less impact in the coaching sessions would lead to lesser fulfillment, as there will always be room for more development in a coaching session, but that conditions are varied among the clients. Even though group coaching offers opportunities for clients to share their business insights among each other and potentially expand into business collaborations, There will be clients out there who may be more conservative with their business details, or multiple clients in a group coaching dealing with similar businesses. When it comes to deciding which platform to use to conduct your very own group coaching, there are various options that you can choose from, but I'll break it down to 5 types of platforms for you to decide. FreeConferenceCall.com offers a free service to meet your meeting or conference call needs. Most of the basic functions are very useful, such as multi-participants and audio recording. For group coaching, it can allow you to have a basic yet easy means of conducting your group coaching sessions. Overall, if you're looking for an easy and affordable way to conduct group coaching sessions, then FreeConferenceCall.com is exactly what you're looking for. Citrix GoToMeeting web conferencing software is one of the platforms you could consider as well. It's a simple and cost-effective platform to connect online with your clients and customers. Best of all, meeting multiple clients can share their webcams in high definition, so you can enjoy more interactions without needing a complicated setup. The most unique feature in GoToMeeting is the ability to switch presenters during the meeting. For example, this allows participants to present their speech with relative ease. Overall, GoToMeeting is a solid product. You can share screens, talk, and video conference without too much difficulty. The only setback with GoToMeeting is that the phone system for conference calls is sometimes fickle. When you call in, there's an automated prompt in which you enter your meeting ID, and this on occasion doesn't register the ID properly or even at all. These instances are few and far between, but the consequences could potentially affect the process of the group coaching. The second platform to consider is Google Hangout, which allows you to host virtual meetings, which increases your group's productivity with coachings that could hold up to 10 people, and it also has powerful tools like screen sharing and Google Docs. It's a genuine effort by Google to integrate all of its messaging products, almost, at one place, with some new cool features like group video chat for up to 10 users. Compared to GoToMeeting, it is mandatory to have Google Plus accounts to use the Hangouts. Also, Hangout is not available on multi-chat clients, unlike Gtalk. A plugin still needs to be downloaded for voice and video messaging to work. If you're looking for platforms for the means to keep track with different groups of sessions, platforms such as Facebook Group or Skype Group are the best platforms to use. With Facebook Group, in addition to a public setting, more privacy settings are available for groups. In secret and closed groups, posts are only visible to group members to ensure any news or announcements are easily reachable at the hands of your clients. In groups, members receive notifications by default when any member posts in the group. Group members can participate in chats, upload photos to shared albums, and even collaborate on group docs. Moreover, groups tend to display a higher degree of personality and even personalization, since they're often created to be personal presences rather than brand presences. Furthermore, making common connections is much easier through a group setting, particularly for businesses searching for contacts. Instead of Facebook, Skype Group is the second best option for group coaching. It's one of the cheapest VoIP services available, and it offers subscriptions with unlimited minutes. Furthermore, it's easy to install and it works with not much configuration. Moreover, users of Skype can enjoy unlimited number of chats and video conferencing when they contact people who are also on Skype. There are 4 main points to put into consideration before you can kickstart your very own group coaching session. Firstly, for each weekly appointment, always give a call to your clients that are involved with the group coaching sessions. This is to ensure each of your clients can accommodate or arrange their date and time with your coaching session. Secondly, as the coach for every group coaching session, always get on call 5 minutes before the conference time. This allows you to have extra time to host your coaching session by inviting your clients to join in the group coaching session. Thirdly, always record every coaching session for your clients that could not attend the session and for all your clients who want to review the sessions again. Always ensure that you've provided the agreement form for every client that's in the coaching session that the conference was recorded for training and development purposes only. Additionally, offering your recordings to your clients provides an added value in your services. Now, on to the last main point. For each take on your clients in the call, just emphasize on these 4 basic steps into your group coaching sessions. A good group coaching session revolves around your clients. Establish a proper atmosphere where your clients feel comfortable sharing their feedback by asking what are their accomplishments in the past week, and always be committed to follow up with your clients' concerns. Do not underestimate the power of following up, as clients are prone to being discouraged to share their inputs if nothing is done about them. As a best practice, ask them in advance what their current challenges are. By creating an agenda, your clients would feel less threatened, as they would know what the purpose of the meeting is. Group coaching is driven by your clients. Therefore, the agenda allows your clients to prepare what they want to discuss with you. Provide the best solutions in less than 10 to 15 minutes that suit the current issues that are being addressed by your client, and move on to your next client, as group coaching sessions are extremely limited depending on the amount of clients present in a session. That's all I'll be covering in this particular module on group coaching, and this is info you need to grasp on group coaching. Let's move on to the one-on-one coaching module, followed by Done for You.
Hey, how would you like to start making big-ticket sales like this? And what if I told you that you too can consistently make $500 sales, $1,000 sales, even $10,000 sales, despite most marketers telling you otherwise? Well, these guys are so used to selling at low-ball prices, I am going to open the doors to a new world for you. And ultimately, I'm going to show you how to attract high-paying clients. You've heard how profits are made in the back end. Smart marketers know they don't make the real bucks from their front end, and not even the launches themselves. The money is in the back end, and anyone doing 6-figure, 7-figure, and 8 figures in a year will tell you that. And you can bet most of them are peddling high-ticket offers of their own. So, if you want to know how to start closing high-end sales and attracting high-paying clients, if you're sick and tired of living off the scraps of low-ticket sales, this is exactly what you need. Announcing the Big Ticket Machine Blueprint. Here lies the secret to everything you need to know to start raking in big-ticket sales. How to find ready buyers with money to spend. How to overcome objections and confidence issues. How to command high fees and even say it with a straight face. And more covered in this 26-part course. You're going to learn how to pull this off with no affiliates, no launch hype, no overpromising, no stress from whiny customers, no hard selling required. Plus, your customers will be so happy with you, they can be clients for life. In more ways than one, the price I'm about to ask is minuscule compared to the epic returns you can get from mastering the art of the big ticket. All you need to do is make just one big ticket sale and you cover your cost. You also profit. This is a no-brainer deal. Click on the order button to secure your instant access.